Okay, so now we're at question 8, and this is the probably the most challenging of all of the questions. But these questions are answered all the same way. So the first thing to do is, and the question tells you to use the double angle identity. So you want, in this case, cosine 2 theta. So cosine 2 tan inverse of 3 over root 13. Let theta equal tan inverse of 3 over root 13, and that will give you cosine 2 theta. All I've done is take this expression here and replace it with theta. So now I have cosine 2 theta. And cosine 2 theta, grabbing my trusty formula sheet in the back of my book, again, not committed to memory, but know how to use them. Cosine 2 theta, the one with the least amount of functions, 2 cosine squared theta minus 1. 2 cosine squared theta minus 1. Yep. Okay, so to answer this, we need to know what cosine squared theta is. So going back over here, if we take the tan of both sides, we get tan theta equals tan of inverse tan of 3 over root 13 is this here. So essentially we're just taking the inputs and outputs and swapping them, because inverse tan and tan are of course inverse operations. They're inverse functions. So if we let theta be this angle here, and we're told tan theta is 3 over root 13, then the triangle must be set up this way. And then our c squared is 3 squared plus root 13 squared. So it's 9 plus 13 equals 22. That's c squared. So c equals the square root of 22. So now I have the triangle complete, and I can write any trig function I like. So cosine theta, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, root 13 over root 22, and it's being squared, minus 1. So that's 2 times 13 over 22 minus 1 is 26 over 22 minus 1 equals 26 over 22 minus, I'm going to rewrite 1 as 22 over 22 so I can do the subtraction, and it gives me 4 over 22, which of course we could simplify to 2 over 11. That's one way to get the answer, and I suppose that is the way that you want to do it. You don't want to create the triangle and then use the Pythagorean identity. That would be silly, because you have the triangle there and you can just come up with cosine theta. So that's question 8.